Welcome back, everyone. This is, I believe, episode 6, maybe 7. I am trying to block up this desert temple so I can loot it. For those just joining, this is a Minecraft at night only server. So I'll be tackling challenges in a nighttime setting. There's no daylight. And that's it presents some challenges. The biggest of which is that villagers don't refresh their trades. You still have game ticks, so saplings still grow, crops still grow, but villagers are only going to buy what they need or what they want one time, and once that item is completely purchased or sold, that's it. They because there's no day-night cycle. They don't renew their trades at all. So you get one shot. And I've got a ton of villagers at this point, but I'm having a lot of trouble getting them to actually accept my job blocks. They just don't react to them. So I got to figure that out. I was having some success, and now I'm not. So you'll see when we get back to base. These are really hit and miss. About the best thing you're going to get out of these is some emeralds, some diamonds in this case. That's very rare, but it does happen. Golden apples, of course. And this is just my little way of marking that I've done that desert temple. So we're going to head back to base, unload all this stuff, and I'm going to head out, check out this fairly nearby time trial. At the time of this video's release, the TYSON pole fight's coming up. I'd be curious to, if you're watching this, I'd be curious to know what your thoughts are on the fight. I personally worry that it's rigged. The fact that Paul is ahead in the betting markets, even when he shouldn't, even against an aged TYSON, he should not be ahead in the betting markets. That tells me that the betting markets know something that we don't. Of course, like if you go on YouTube, and I love Mike TYSON. Don't get me wrong, I'm old enough to have memories of him. Maybe not in his heyday, but definitely post ear bite. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a little buddy in there because I'm so brave. You know what? Let's go ahead and drop another one in there. Doesn't hurt to be extra careful. And if they wipe everything out, they stick around. So, okay, got some emeralds from this one. Not bad, not bad. I had to tunnel to the nearby building, the one that was right next to it, because as you can see, bedrock is blocking off going down any further. There should be another entire level below that, and I mean, at the very least there should be, and there is. It's just there's no opening in the bedrock. You can see I kind of tunneled around looking for it. Yeah. So after giving up trying to get this golem in there, leading the old golem in there, I'm just gonna release a new one. It's not like I have anything better to do with that iron at this point, so I apologize. I'm kind of losing my voice. Probably even a little worse than last video. This was a terrible idea. I'd never done this before. I got some well, I guess you'd call them like azalea saplings or trees from the moss. This is totally new to me, but I wanted some of the leaves because the leaves, if you played in a desert biome, I'm sure all of you have, you know that the grasses and the oak trees just look sick. And it's because it's a desert biome. They have like a brown tinge to them. So I don't want my base looking like it's half dead, like I've forgotten to water everything. So the problem with them stupid saplings though is they turn the dirt into rooted dirt. I didn't know that, so I had to tear it up and replant it. Turns out you can just hit it with a hoe and get the roots out of the dirt. That turns it right back to regular dirt. So I didn't need to destroy the dirt and replant it. Replant the dirt. You know what I mean? I know that didn't make any sense. Um, this is my little mob grinder farm. As you can see, I've started converting uh, the floor into pumpkins. We're gonna hide that lighting effect so it's not very obvious. I think you'll like what I do with it later. But man, does it take a lot of pumpkins. I do have to expand the pumpkin farm as you see. This was its original size. I made it at least twice as big. I think it is about, I'd say 100% bigger. So but yeah, you just run along top, you hit it with the shears to get the seeds out, and then you've got all these carved pumpkins. That axe is a little slow. I think it's only got efficiency 2. I need to raise it up. I think it is efficiency 4. It's just instant block, so I don't even need to go to efficiency 5. And you just zips right through these pumpkins. This slime's getting on my nerves so bad. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to need a ton of these pumpkins. So we're talking about 2 floors here, top and bottom. So I gotta bust all this out, replace it with pumpkins, and then find something to cover it with. So, well, at least I'm saving on this this nice smooth sandstone. I really like this stuff. It's I like all the I like a lot of blocks that don't have black lines around them. You know what I'm saying? That blend in and look like a single structure, like stone. You know, stone doesn't have a hard edge to it, like say smooth stone, polished diorite. Don't hate me. I feel really bad about this. This is a carpet duper. I've never used duping, and I feel really dirty doing it. But it's just carpet. It's the only thing I'm gonna dupe. As far as I know, it's legal. I don't think Mojang has any problem with duping. This has been around for a while. I'm using the coralless design, which that's really annoying. Which he's doing it. Which of course doesn't require any coral, but it is a little slower. But considering it's just churning out carpet like crazy, I mean, I don't care. I don't need it to be 3 times as efficient. It's making plenty of carpet, as you can see. This is me expanding on the original, whatchamacallit, pumpkin farm, yeah. The reason why water came up there is because the border is all waterlogged. I know some of you might be heading to the comments already. You don't need water to grow pumpkins. I know. But I did it without, and I swear it was slower. It seems much, much faster now. Maybe I'm imagining that, but regardless, I'm being a good farmer, and then I put the little protective blocks on top so that slimes and humans can't trample the crops. But yeah, getting back to that time trial, I got it in my head that you can blow a hole through the bedrock and then reach lower levels. So this is my first attempt at breaking bedrock. I looked up a video on YouTube and figured out how to do it, and I'm about to give it a try. So first attempt ever blowing up bedrock. I just need a hole. I just need a little hole to get through there. And supposedly if the TNT goes off, but I got tons of TNT from those desert temples. If it goes off and the piston's still there, then we've got success. But yeah, you get under this, you hit the lever, and then you got to right click the top of the obsidian as fast as you can. Okay. Now, you're about to see me pickaxe this, destroy this obsidian, because you notice the lever, for those with a good eye, the lever, it's a lever, it switched blocks. It was on the pumpkin, it wasn't on the obsidian. So I destroy this. God, you can tell it doesn't have efficiency. There's a regular old pickaxe there. Yeah, I destroyed this because I thought maybe this is attempt number 2. Trying to click as fast as right click as fast as I can. Attempt number 3. Nothing. Attempt number 4. I think the problem really was with my clicking. I did eventually get a bedrock broken, but it was only because I switched. I didn't switch. I added a placement. You know, the placement click. Normally, your right click. I put that on a key that I don't use, and then I did it, and it worked. So this was wild. This was really, really wild. Okay, so I opened up a portal on the ass end of the nether that I've been exploring. I found whatever it is, a crimson forest, I think it's called, the red forest. I don't know much about the new biomes in the nether, obviously. But, once I got there, yeah, I opened up a portal. And I made a nice little, that's what I was doing at the portal. I made a nice little, kind of like chamber. Not chamber, but you know what I mean, just to guide villagers through, because as you're about to see, I'm about to use the bed train technique, all right, where you make a chain of beds. I'm sure somebody else has come up with this. This is just this is just my experience for moving villagers. It works really, really well at night. It's one of the few plus sides of having a night only world. So, but yeah, you just keep running back and forth, placing beds, replacing beds, and they will go to where you are trying to lead them. Now, of course, the problem is you got to light up the area really well, because this being a nighttime server, there are mobs just outside the range of those torches, and of course, zombies and husks. They aggro from, it seems like, across the screen. So, but yeah, what are your thoughts on the Jake Paul fight? Oh, I did find a sheep. First sheep I can recall coming across. I'm sure I've come across other ones maybe, because this is probably my 12th village or so that I've raided. Um, yeah, but I get the little buddy to go through the portal, and then I lead him through the nether, and I got his little furry butt home. So if I can just get another sheep, then I can start breeding them and make myself a nice little wool farm. So yeah, just gonna drop you in this hole for now. Got quite the llama collection. I don't know what happened to their masters. They spawned that way. They were alone. So I gave them a home, and they gave me leads, and it's been a nice little arrangement. So, but yeah, see, I'm making a little wall around the bed here, so that there's only one way for villagers to pathfind. And I may try to use this to get the villagers to kind of like reset, because I think that's what's going on. It seems like the longer you have these villagers, the less likely they are to accept job blocks. Because I had a lot of success earlier on, but as you'll see in other videos, I'm sure, they just refuse to take job blocks. Specifically the whatchamacallits, what do they call it? The librarian blocks? You know what I'm talking about, like the podiums. What are they called? Library blocks. But yeah, I cannot believe this worked. I didn't look this up on YouTube. I just hoped and prayed. I led them all out here. Hand to God, I swear to God, I led them all out here into the portal, hoping that I could just break beds and they would pathfind to another bed. So, man, I'm so lucky that worked. This is one of those rare cases in Minecraft where you think, oh, this should work. This should work. And it actually did. Because Minecraft is not always it's one of them got through the portal somehow and slept in the bed over there. So I gotta get him to try again. There we go. Minecraft's very counterintuitive sometimes. I remember my very first couple of games, I was trying to get water to flow from basically this river down into a moat I had made around my castle. And of course the water only flows about 7 blocks. So I dug down and I had this enormous, like 50 block high wall of water that only flowed 7 blocks, and water flow really confused me at first. Now I'm something of a master when it comes to water flow, but yeah, man, at the beginning, that really blew my mind. And a friend of mine, she was like, "That's not how water works. That's not how water works." It did not make any sense to me. That you could just take a bucket or 2 buckets of water and create vast amounts of fresh water. But anyways, that's gonna about wrap it up for this video. Share your thoughts on the Jake Paul Tyson fight. Who do you have? Who do you think's gonna win? Do you think the whole thing's staged? Is it legit? I'll tell you one thing, man. It would be a real shame if it was staged, because Tyson looks amazing for a 58-year-old. He looks insane. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later.